Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sally Stampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you my little jumbo Tealight box that I've actually called Jumbo Tealight Friend. I have a lovely friend who quite often does so many little favours for me, and I thought, you know what, I know she won't accept, you know, sort of money or things like that, so I just thought, well, I want to give her a little gift just to show her my appreciation. And so I just have this cute little jumbo Tealight box that I think she will love, and it just says, hey friend. And you could even pop a little note underneath the Tealight maybe, so that when she opens it there's a little note in there as well. Beautiful Happiness Blooms DSP, which again I haven't really used enough of, and the beautiful butterfly elements that are celebration items. I mean, aren't they just cute? So it's really dead simple. I'm going to show you how I made it. So you have a piece of cardstock that is 8 inches by 4.5 inches. That's 11 centimetres by 19.5. And we are going to score our short side at 1 inch, which is 2.5, and 3.5 inches, which is 8.5 centimetres. We're then going to score on the long side at 1 inch, 3.5 inches, 4.5 inches, and 7 inches, and that's 2.5, 8.5, 11 and 17 centimetres. Move that out of the way, and then we're going to score all of these beautiful, we're going to fold and burnish all of our score lines. I've not got those mixed up for a little while, so I must have been doing well. Fold and burnish the score lines. Okay, so now we need to do some cutting. So if we start off with the 4 corners, we've got 4 little squares, and we are simply going to make those into little tabs by cutting wedges. So all 4 corners done exactly the same. Okay, so we've now done our 4 corners, so we now need to approach these 2 in the middle. Okay, so to do these you need to cut, and it doesn't matter which way you do this at this point, so you can either cut down this fold or this fold, either one, doesn't matter. I'm going to go with this one. So we're going to cut across, then tuck this one in, and we're going to cut down, and then we're going to create a tab out of this by cutting the wedges, so you have one that way. So you need to do this side exactly the same. So cut across the top, down the inside, oops, nearly, and then cut those little wedges out to create your little tab. So we now have this. So where you have the 4 tabs, this is going to become the base of your box. Okay, so I know from that now that I can put my DSP onto this one. So I'm using the same beautiful Happiness Blooms. I'm going to use the reverse side just because I like to be different, and I quite like these stripes actually. I think they're really pretty. So you need a square for the top that is 2.25 inches by 2.25 inches, which will be 5.5 by 5.5 centimetres. And then you need 4 for the sides, and these are 2.25 by 3/4 of an inch. So obviously that's 2.5 by 2 centimetres, and you need 4 of those. So making sure my lines on my DSP are all the same. I didn't want one to go that way. And then once you've got your beautiful DSP stuck on, we need to get our punch out from the top. So I'm using my 1.5 inch circle punch, and I'm actually tucking this front piece under, so that when I punch this out, and I obviously make sure that it's central, and I'm going off these score lines either side, so that will fold pretty much flush to the punch, so you know that you've got it central that way. And then you just kind of need to eyeball it a little bit with the depth and the centre of it this way. You could mark it if you wished, and then, oh my lord, punch it out, and you will notice that you then get your little finger notch as well as your circle out of the top. Then what you then need to do is just check, because when you fold these under, you're going to get some of those little bits of the tabs showing. So you simply need to just trim these down just a fraction, just enough so that when this gets adhered, you can't see them. So I've just given those a trim. So in comes my wet glue, and as you may have guessed, my wonderful little adhering things, clips. So I'm going to stick that one on there and pop my peg, whoops, in place, and then equally put this one on place, and then get my little clip to hold that one in place too. I'm going to leave that to set just whilst I do my decorating. So I have some Calypso coral, which I'm going to punch out with my 1 1/4 circle punch. And then I have my Hey Friend sentiment that is from Itty Bitty Greetings, which I love, as you know, I use it quite a bit. And I'm using Night of Navy this time. Be a little bit contraire. Oh, I didn't stick my hand in it, thought I had. And then I've got my 1 inch circle punch for that one, which I'm going to punch out. Snail. Just pop this on here, and I don't know if you noticed, I did it slightly sort of off centre, so I sort of touched the bottom corner with it. I just quite like that, just a little bit contraire if you like. And then I have these beautiful butterfly elements that are the Celebration items, and I'm going for that sort of medium-sized one if you like. And then I have the Happiness Blooms enamel dots. So I'm going to just add a couple of the littler ones this time to this butterfly, just on his wings. So the smallest of the navy dots there. And then I'm going to be contrary with this one as well and go with the coral on this one. So I've used a large and a medium on that one. So that's that one done. And then I'm going to pop that to one side because I want to now just finish gluing this one together. Back in with my wet glue and just on all of your tabs. Obviously if you want to use tear and tape, it's obviously a bit quicker, so you don't have to wait for it to dry. Where's the lid? And then this one I'm not going to use my clips for. I can't use clips on the back here, it's a little bit impossible. But if you kind of put it all together, maybe do the front bit first. So I'm going to hold those just for a second just to get that glue working, and then I'm going to pop my jumbo Tealight in, and then I can just close the lid and it will hold the rest of the box in place. So that will all now dry. And then I just need to add my decoration. So my little sentiment is going to go on here. And then my butterfly, just going to deal with a glue dot just on there. Just get inside and press that down. That didn't quite work so well, did it? Let's open the box. And then I can pop this on and just press that down from the inside. And there you have your 2 Jumbo Tealight friends. I hope you like them, and I hope that you have a friend that you can show some kindness to or gratefulness to and give them these as a little gift. Alternatively, you could use them as favours also. I hope you like them. Hope to see you all again soon. And don't forget, all the products are available at the online store. The link is just below in the description, or it is also on my blog. Have a great day. Bye.